What's up, family? Over the weekend, we had a lot of things going on, and I want to be the first one to tell you it's time to prepare. Yes, guys, as the tensions rise around the world, not just in regards to the United States, but around the world right now, it may be time for you and I and our families to start preparing for perhaps the worst. You never know, guys, considering that we are on the verge of going to war. You might want to be a little bit of ahead of the game, if you will. Check this out right here, where over the weekend, guys, yes, Iran ended up launching a retaliatory attack on Israel with hundreds of drones and hundreds of missiles sent directly from Iran and other countries, sent them directly to Israel. Yes, this was a huge concern because we were wondering whether or not the United States was going to get involved with this and potentially cause the U.S. to be in another war. Originally, we said that there would be no war under the current president, President Biden, or the former president, Donald Trump. But here we are facing the opportunity of going to war with Iran. Yes, initially we thought that our biggest threats was China and Russia. But apparently right now, at this particular time, it is Iran. So anyways, this ended up happening over the weekend, in which they launched explosive drones and fired multiple missiles at Israel late on Saturday in its first direct attack on Israel's territory, which they are calling this a retaliatory strike that raised the threat of a wider regional conflict, as the United States has already pledged that the relationship of the U.S. backing Israel is very strong. It is ironclad. But anyways, as these particular missiles and drone ended up firing directly at Israel, they obviously had a little bit of time to prepare, because it takes around 2 hours or so for these missiles and drones to reach its destination in Israel. And yes, during that particular time, sirens ended up going off. Journalists in Israel heard them in a distance, heavy thuds and bangs from what local media were calling them as aerial interceptions. Yes, guys, we didn't even know that Israel has a huge defense mechanism or a defensive system, which pretty much ended up blocking majority of the explosive drones and as well as the missiles that were headed into Israel. But anyways, U.S. President Joe Biden did speak on the phone with Israel Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, and he said that he would convene a meeting of leaders on the group of 7 major economies on Sunday to coordinate a diplomatic response to what he called Iran's brazen attack. Now, again, guys, 6 months into this Israel against Hamas war in Gaza is what caused the main issue right now. Yes, they ended up saying that Israel needs to stop this brazen attack in Gaza, or else Iran is going to step in and they are going to come directly for Israel. And of course, the United States stood up and said that if you do, please don't, but if you do, we have their support. Well, Iran said, oh, whatever, but the United States, they need to just back out of it, stay out of this particular issue. This is between us, Iran, and Israel, and the United States needs to stay out of it. As you can see right here, this happened a few days ago before this particular attack, but Iran sent a warning message directly to the United States saying to stay out of the fight with Israel, or if you don't, you're going to face an attack on your U.S. troops in these other areas. So anyways, they sent out a warning message to the United States, which we all know that the United States does not take any type of threats or warnings lightly. But anyways, they did exactly that. And Biden stood up and said that, yes, he would defend and help Israel if that was to happen. Well, that actually happened over the weekend, which the economy of the United States ended up taking a sharp dive because of this particular news. However, once they found out that the defense mechanism was pretty much blocking all of the missiles and drone attacks, they ended up blocking about 99% of them, which means that there were pretty much no damage whatsoever. Anyways, the United States, the stock market appears to be returning back around because there haven't been any major imminent threat at this particular time because, like I said, the attacks of the drones and the missiles, they were all defended. They were all shot down and no damage has occurred at this time. No casualties. We thought that these missiles and drones was going to destroy Israel, but apparently their defense mechanism actually did its thing, blocked 99% of those attacks against Israel. So anyways, that is some good news. Biden did come out on Sunday and he said that he sent a message directly to the Prime Minister of Israel and said that, look, if you decide to respond back to Iran on this particular attack in a counterattack measure, the United States won't support you, Israel. Yes, Biden said that he told Bibi that the U.S. won't support a counterattack against Iran. So anyways, if Israel does decide to go back against Iran and attack them because of these drones and these missiles being sent over, the United States is going to back down. They're going to stand back on this particular issue. And we don't know whether or not Israel is going to do this or not. But having said that, what Biden has stated that they will not have their back on this particular countermeasure. I don't know if Israel is wanting to go that far. I don't know if they want to fight the war against Hamas in Gaza as well as enter into a new war against Iran. I don't think they want that smoke, guys. Do you believe that they do? I kind of sort of don't believe so. But as long as they originally thought that the United States had their back, I believe that they would be doing a counterattack against Iran. But it does look like things may be about to calm down just a little bit. So again, overall, that is some good news. It doesn't look like we are potentially going to be heading into war anytime soon. However, things could change at any given moment. And anyways, and like I said, even if Israel does attack Iran, even though Biden said that he won't support them, he could change his mind as well, which could lead us down the path into going to war with Iran, which means that other players are going to step and put their foot in the cookie jar as well and go against the United States, because everybody wants a piece of the pie of the U.S. Guys, you already know that. A lot of countries do not like us or us in the U.S., depending on where you are watching this from. But anyways, guys, this is just a crazy situation. If you think about it, as we are entering into the second quarter of the year, we are faced with an opportunity to go to war with Iran, and Biden, hopefully he does stand down on this issue. We do not want to go into war with anyone at this particular time. But anyways, guys, on Sunday evening, Iran sent another warning message to the United States, and this was a new threat, if you will. But anyways, as you can see right here, it says that Iran issues a fresh threat to the United States. Check this out right here, guys. Iran has warned Israel of a larger attack should it retaliate against its drones and missile assault on Israel, adding that if they decide to respond back, that Iran would also attack U.S. bases. Yes, they said the U.S. bases will be attacked if Israel and the United States decided to attack them because of this particular measure that happened over the weekend. Iran would respond with a huge power load to those U.S. troops in these remote areas faced around the world, guys. So anyways, like I said, Iran fired more than 300 drones and missiles over the weekend at Israel, and they are waiting to see what actually happens next. Will Israel respond to this in a counterattack measure? And if they do, Iran already said that they are going to come after Israel as well as the United States, their troops that are faced and stationed in these multiple areas around the world. So again, if they actually do that and go ahead and attack these troops, U.S. troops on other soils, you already know the U.S. is ready to go to battle. Guys, if that actually happens, guys, I will tell you, Iran is going to find out why the United States is $34 trillion in debt because of supporting our military, buying fighter jets, buying fighter equipment, buying fighter ammunition, missiles, jets, all of the above, spending millions and trillions of dollars on our military, guys. Iran will find out sooner rather than later. They will get destroyed by the United States. But hopefully, guys, that does not happen. We don't want to see a war, guys. We do not want to see anything related to that. So anyways, guys, we'll just have to see how this all plays out. Outside of all of that, guys, today is a new day, guys. It is Monday, and it is also tax day. You guys need to be aware of this. If you haven't already filed your taxes, you are about to be late. You have less than 12 hours or so to get that in, to file your taxes, to pay what you owe them, or to file and receive what's owed to you. Either way, today is the day, guys, April the 15th. You do not want to miss this opportunity. Or if you haven't already filed and you don't plan on it, make sure that you file an extension. It is totally free. File that online for free, guys, at the irs.gov. But anyways, guys, because today is tax day, tax season, there are a few discounts out there that you might be interested in, such as Krispy Kreme's. It has some offers in regards to tax day, April the 15th, as well as Hooters and Potbelly, as well as a multiple of other places out there as well, guys. I don't want to necessarily go over those right here and read those to you, but you can easily Google the information online to find out what is available in your local area. But anyways, guys, I do want to let you know that. And like I said, if you do not file your taxes today, there will be a penalty. So the best thing for you is to file an extension. That is the best way to avoid a penalty. So anyways, guys, hopefully you will do that. Just wanted to give you that brief information just in case. Today is tax day. Be sure to take care of that as soon as possible. But anyways, guys, what do you think about this? What do you think about the time to prepare for a potential war from the United States against Iran? Anyways, guys, prepare as little as you can, as much as you can, whatever makes you feel comfortable at night, whatever makes you sleep at night. This is the best time to do it right now, because you never know if something might flip overnight and you wake up in the morning, guys, and something crazy has actually went down. But anyways, let me know what your thoughts are down below in the comment section. Don't forget to hit the like button for me. I really appreciate it. And then if you haven't already, make sure that you'll subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate it. It does help us grow. Outside of all of that, I hope to see you guys on the next video.